All right, let's delve deeper then into Matlala's testimony with Independent Security Analyst Azaniah Mnisi. Good evening to you, Azaniah. It somehow feels as if it's the taxiing or perhaps the early takeoff of what will probably be a long story that will be told. How much detail did we glean in the early stages, the nascent stages of Vusumuzi Matlala's testimony, given all the permutations and caveats that he was giving as far as his ability to testify or not to testify about certain matters?
Good evening, trustees and to the viewers. If you look at the evidence today of Ket Matlala, it is very clear that it was primarily based on isolating himself and not wanting to criminally impute himself, as he put it in his evidence. So that is the challenge, which I think the commission had to face. And I think he did this deliberately with utmost respect, obviously, of the commission. He did not want to stay away and not attend the commission, but he wanted to be there, but virtually says nothing or defend himself. He is committed, however, to make sure that he's going to reduce everything that has been asked into a statement that is going to serve to the commission. So by and large, it was more evasive but full of respect of the commission, unlike what we have seen on other people who are doing everything not to make sure that they don't form part of the commission.
But we did, didn't we, Azaniah, get a sense of what it is that the commission is seeking to do? As far as my sense of it, I don't know, you tell me if you share the sense, a sense of triangulation, a sense that says, we've already heard extensive evidence from other witnesses that mention your name and mention the names of other people, and therefore that list of people around whom he was being asked, what is your relationship with this person? How did you interact with this person? Did you offer or were you requested to offer any kind of gratification towards that person? It felt like triangulation to try and build a fuller picture.
For sure, with his condition, obviously, him facing direct criminal charges already, and also that he's incarcerated, it became very much difficult for him to incriminate himself, because he is very much advised to say that any linkage, any information that he may bring, it may result in him self-incriminating. So he was a bit evasive, but equally understandable. And I think the commission had that level of understanding. So the only thing is that I think it's appreciated that he respected the commission, and for that on his own, I think is given that kind of a credit, because any trial by the evidence leader, it was met with some kind of resistance and using one and the same kind of a statement. Yes, here and there he was free to talk about Brown Hosi. He was free to talk about his relationship that does not exist with the minister who is currently a suspended sense on tone, and he was free to talk about the meeting that he had with the KZN police commissioner. But other than that, the gist of the matters that they wanted, he could not be able to bring it to the fore.
And Azaniah, we do have a frame of reference, don't we, as far as Vusumuzi Matlala is concerned, and some of these matters that are before the commission, in that he testified before the ad hoc committee. Compare that with what we are seeing now, and talk to me about two factors, the coming into fruition and into being of the criminal charges that he now faces, as well as the tone and style of legal representation that he has chosen in Advocate van den Heever?
Yes, I think he has much to lose, and he is reflecting exactly the legal advice that he got when he took the stance there at the commission. So you could see even the interference that was forthright coming from his legal representative. So I foresee today as just a futile kind of an exercise because he just came to fulfill the call or the summons that got him there. Otherwise, he did not assist the commission with many of the questions that were put to him. And it's so different, obviously, looking at his first appearance and now. So maybe he's in the full defensive mode because his criminal case is already rolling, even though for now it's not yet this one that he's asked to answer on. So today was wasteful for the lack of the better way in terms of his assistance for the commission to arrive to some kind of conclusion in the questions that they were asking him.
All right, Azaniah, thank you for your time and your insights this evening. Of course, Vusumuzi Kat Matlala will be back at the Commission on the 24th and the 25th of August. In the intervening period, there will be an application that he will bring, as well as the filing of a supplementary affidavit. So if you were watching earlier on, he kept alluding to that, needing to do that. Independent Security Analyst Azaniah Mnisi there, talking to us about the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry.